face.
He's only 200 pounds. How are you able to lift him? It's just one arm.
I don't know. I think it's
Because I'm Batman.
But he wasn't Batman yet there.
If that train reaches the main hub, it's all gonna blow!
What the? How did you know?
You stole this weapon from my company. Did you think I wouldn't figure out how to turn it off?
You will never learn.
Hang on just 1 second, I'm in the middle of a call. I'm sorry, what was that?
I said, did you find the off switch, Mr. Wayne?
I'm Batman.
All right. Did you find the off switch, Mr. Batman?
Yes, I did. Thanks, Lucius. Oh yeah, this is also my dad's train. Emergency shut off.
Why I'll kill you!
Batnet!
He stole your microwave emitter. and you just turned it off.
Yep. The jerk burned down my house.
Oh man, I needed that. Villains are so stupid.
Yes, they are.
You're lucky that microwave emitter didn't vaporize every living thing standing nearby.
Oh, I know. That would have been more realistic and terrible.
So where are Ra's al Ghul and the Scarecrow now?
Oh, they're locked away in Arkham Asylum. We won't be seeing them again.
So the two of us broke out, and he still thinks we're locked in Arkham.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. This is short and sweet, that's for sure.
Why haven't we felt any effects?
Must be a compound that has to be absorbed through the lungs.
That explains why my wife flipped out on spaghetti night.
I came here to break up with you.
Were we dating?
Because of your mask.
My bat mask?
No. Your face is your mask, and the bat mask is your real face. Because it's not what's underneath, but what you do, and what you do now is Batman. So that's your face.
This is my face. It's like that is your face. What is happening?
This was like an early how it should have ended, obviously, when they were like had their Stars little show, from what I understand. So it just did that one piece on the train, and that was pretty much it. I do like how it added the Rachel Dawes piece at the end, where you had Katie Holmes in the first movie, then you had Maggie Gyllenhaal in the second movie. They just kind of switched it up. That was hilarious, but really short, but short and sweet, to the point. Didn't really go overboard with a lot of stuff. When it has this rewind moments and all that, I actually kind of prefer these, so I liked it. What about you? Batman music.
DC Comics.
Oh,
Liam Neeson
I
isn't
knew
killing anyone in this scene.
You may find what you were looking for in the first place.
Particularly if what you're looking for just happens to be a ninja training facility. I know it's early in Alfred's butlering career, but he completely forgets to shut these doors back there.
So we built a new, cheap public transportation system to unite the city. And at the center, Wayne Tower.
Citizens of Gotham, here's a railroad. And never forget who gave you that railroad. Yeah, let's take my son, who is deathly afraid of bats, to his first opera, featuring bats. Richest family in the city exits the opera house through the graffiti-ridden side door into an alley.
Yeah, that's
Take it easy.
bad decision.
Yeah, just chill. Am I right? Chill? Get it? Okay, moving on.
Good news.
Your parents are alive!
We got him, son.
Oh.
It was nothing that you did.
Yeah, it was. He wanted to leave a boring opera early. That's what happens when you don't support the arts. Nipple bet. A flashback within a flashback? Do you think if Bruce could do an Inception inside his flashbacks, he'd be able to warn his dad to avoid dark alleys? Katie Holmes. After the hearing where Chill gets shot, it goes from obvious midday to twilight in about 3 minutes.
Fear before crime and the thrill of success.
Where did you learn to kick so much ass that prison guards are putting you in solitary to protect the prisoners? Are you able to beat ass because you're angry? It gives you exactly the same powers as Mr. Furious.
Go Pompeii on your butt. Gotham's time has come.
It is beyond saving and must be allowed to die.
And once we take care of Gotham, all evil in the world will vanish. This is definitely not Liam Neeson, so I guess Liam Neeson isn't doing anything in this scene. See, Alfred, when you leave the door wide open, you get bats inside the house. It takes 53 minutes for Batman to begin. I mean, I guess all we're really supposed to know is that Batman is hitting these people and kicking their asses. If we were meant to know the specifics of the fight, I'm sure they'd show them to us. Come on, if it wasn't required for the plot, there's no way the assistant DA in a city this size would be riding the sleazy subway trains home late at night. And if she did, she wouldn't live in an area that required her to get off the subway at rape hour.
No one takes the law into their own hands in my city.
Yeah, but people certainly break the law in their own hands in your city.
This is true.
But sure, focus all your efforts on the guy dressed as a bat.
I'm buying this hotel.
Buying a hotel is as simple as stuffing a check into a hotel staffer's pocket and requires no contracts. Batman doesn't kill King Joffrey when he has the chance.
All data, files, backup disks on my desk right away. And I'm firing you.
And good luck getting him to put all that shit you just asked for on your desk now that you fired his ass. The town's water supply would definitely not run under a building, and the water would not keep flowing through the pipe like this if there was a big gaping hole in it. Okay, I take back everything I said about Katie.
At least tell me what
just
it
like
looks
that.
like.
You know what it looks like, asshole. You were the one on the roof of the parking garage telling Batman to turn the engine
It
on.
was the same guy.
Does Rachel see the same horrifying, oil-leaking bat demon when Batman talks to her just like Scarecrow did? Batman is a dick to everything. The effects of this poison are always changing. Bruce went into a coma, Falcone went crazy, Scarecrow goes crazy but somehow becomes sane hours later without the antidote, and when Rachel gets her dose, suddenly she's in danger of dying. This poison needs to make up its mind as to what it does to people.
They put it all in. They must have been at this for weeks. Gotham's entire water supply is laced with it.
This poison has been in the city's water for weeks, and no one has reported psychedelic effects after boiling the water or using a vaporizer. Party guests sing happy birthday long before any of them could have known Bruce was about to enter the room.
This is true.
Either that or they've been standing here singing it for hours, just waiting for his arrival.
Unless you have a microwave emitter powerful enough to vaporize all the water in the mains.
Yet another ridiculously complicated bad guy plan. Let's taint the water supply with poison, which has to be inhaled for it to work. Then, on the off chance there's a powerful machine that turns the city's water into vapor, we can get the whole city hallucinating in no time.
You're never short of a few freeloaders.
How does Bruce win back any friends after this speech? Wouldn't Bruce's name forever be tainted as the crazy guy who told his friends to fuck off and burn his own house to the ground? Yet, in the next movie, he's got enough friends to throw a fundraiser for Harvey Dent because people love him some Bruce Wayne. Also, never go to a Bruce Wayne party. Always goes down.
I'm gonna stop you.
Every time.
To mind your surroundings.
Without even looking, Roz knows that a random beam on fire is about to fall on Bruce before it actually falls.
You burned my house and left me for dead. Consider us even.
It's not even remotely even. He burned your house, but then dragged your body out of the burning house, saved it from falling off a cliff, and then left you with a villager to nurse you back to health. Ra's al Ghul is a dick. These members of the League of Shadows, a group of extremely skilled vigilante ninjas, are taken out by an old man with a golf club.
Sir, I'm a Gotham City District.
This cop lets Rachel into the Narrows without checking ID of any kind. Also, I take back my take back about Katie Holmes.
I can't find my mom.
She's probably fucking your Uncle Jamie. Rachel just happens to stumble onto the one group of cops that are actually bad guys, as well as the same little boy Batman had a moment with earlier.
What's gonna hurt you?
Of course they are!
Holy coincidences, Batman. Now Scarecrow just happens to come across Rachel in the foggy mist. Also, how did Scarecrow hear what Rachel said to King Joffrey? Wow, Batman knew exactly where to glide through all this smoke after saving Rachel and the kid.
Come on, man. Follow the water mains to the central hub beneath Wayne Tower.
Pressure's moving along the mains, blowing all the pipes.
Movie wastes time with an old man giving us exposition already delivered by Batman earlier. Can you really knock down this many support columns without the entire building coming down? I mean, if you can, what's the fucking point of having the support columns in the first place?
Yeah, that's true.
Mysterious superweapon conveniently self-destructs after the train accident.
I got another job. Yours.
Somehow Earl isn't informed about all the changes at Wayne Enterprises before he walks in the door. I guess Bruce managed to keep the whole board and the entire media from telling him so that Earl could get an amusing and embarrassing comeuppance using the same words he used against Bruce and Fox.
Didn't you get the memo?
I never stopped thinking about you, about us. Then I found out about your mask.
Jeez, what a cock tease.
What happened? Did your balls drop off?
Oh, man. Do they have the extra parts?
You're not the devil. You're practice.
I mean, listen, we talking about practice. Not a game, not a game, not a game. We talking about practice.
What do you see?
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of
bubblegum.
Hurry. The bit of this. Don't even think. Don't even think about trying to escape.
Oh, I love that. All right, that Pit of Despair piece was hilarious. The Princess Bride is just a great movie. I love that movie, but that was like perfect timing in that scene, in that shot. That was amazing. This was funny though. This Everything Wrong with Batman Begins was nice, short, sweet, compact, but it highlighted a lot of the same things from Honest Trailers and the pitch meeting that came out earlier. If you check that out, I hope you checked it out. Now this isn't a versus or anything, you know, it's just I'm just putting these two videos out because I saw them and I was like, hey, let me just watch them and check them out. But funny stuff. Batman Begins, like, obviously it had 50 sins. That's not a lot of sins. So I mean, compared to some other movies I've seen for Cinemasins so far, but you know, it's still a really great movie, really great origin film, like I said in the last video. So I'm not gonna rehash my thoughts on that, but I thought these videos did a good job of highlighting some of the comedy within that. The Cinemasins video, it incorporated a few more things, like, you know, it had some things that were like, okay, Katie Holmes, there's 2 sins for Katie Holmes. When he brought one back, then he put another one on there just for her, you know, her acting. It's just like, whatever. You know, the whole alley piece, just things that don't make sense as far as plot holes or you know, coincidences, just things that are like, okay, this is a comic book movie. That's, you know, you just gotta kind of let it go. So, but he gave it a sin, but still not a lot of sins for this movie. I think that's because it is still a great movie. I love the movie. Dark Knight's still the best for me, you know, of the 3. Dark Knight Rises is good, but Batman Begins to me is still better than even that one. So I would choose the first 2 before I choose the 3rd one, but let me know which one's your favorite. I might even put that out there as a poll once I do the other 2. Once I do Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises reactions, I'll put a poll out there. So look for that pretty soon as well. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comments below on these 2 videos. What did you think? I thought they were pretty funny. They were pretty good. Short. Both of them were short in comparison to some of their other videos for these channels, but I thought they were still funny. To my hyper crew, Brian Tidwell, Steve O, Slepnir, K6013, Dash Milner, and Daniel Lopez, thank you guys so much for being a part of that hyper crew. To all my members and my subscribers, thanks so much for supporting the channel, whether it's monetarily or hitting the subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. While you're still here, hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Go ahead, smash it. I really need it so I know what you guys want to see. It really helps me out and it helps out the channel. Also, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. You can hit that subscribe button right now. It's right down there. And I think you'll enjoy what we're doing here. We're having fun. We're smiling. We're laughing. We're enjoying these videos. You can also check out our most popular videos right over here. You can see our most recent reaction right up there as well. If you've seen all of that, then I'll see you guys in the comments. We can talk about this.